Hello and welcome one and all, the atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening, the skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury and this is Jim Beglin. A delight to have him on board.
Hi everyone, and thanks Peter, it's great to be on board.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here, things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. So it's down to business here. Well, Jim, there's very little room for debate when it comes to Andrea Pirlo's legacy in the game of football. He made that deep-lying creative position his own.
Although I believe it was something that happened almost by accident.
Pretty happy accident.
Yeah, it seems he started out as a number 10, but he didn't have the necessary pace or physicality, so he just dropped deeper.
There's the shot!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Vieira. Van Dijk makes the interception. Pirlo. Now it's Pele. Cafu. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Oh, it's a searing run. He is a man on a mission. Oh, that's clever. Oh, that's fabulous. Oh, brilliant save under real pressure. Schmeichel did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or a bit stupid. Maybe both, actually.
Well, that's been cut out. Well played.
This is the time you need that pace.
I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Nice interception, well timed. First quarter of an hour gone. Cafu is one whose deliveries we all know about. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Pirlo gets into a good position. Big header! Goal, Milan! There is the breakthrough! A really thumping header, absolutely crashes it in.
Well, you've always got that threat when he's around. Great movement, and what a great header.
So we have the first goal.
Yeah, and just as the manager's been reminding his players, this is the time where they can't afford to let their focus slip.
Pelé, steaming on goalwards. Shot at goal! And he hits the net. And once more we are all square. You score, we score.
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down, and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
Well, that pretty much works out as a gift due to the space he was afforded in the box.
That has certainly made things interesting.
You've got to commend that, Peter. It's the perfect response to falling behind. Don't let your heads drop, just get back up the pitch and level the scores again. This is cracking stuff.
And it's a crossfield ball towards the other flank. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. Icon conjures time and space where few can. Strong running down that left flank. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Lahm looking to run onto it. Oh, what a clap! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. And that's definitely not his best.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And, of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. Well, it's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Knocks it out wide. He is through here. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Searching pass he's played there. Pirlo. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
And it's Gullit. So what can they make of this? And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Nicely weighted ball. Pirlo. Nesta. Ferdinand gets across to intercept that. Pirlo. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Pelé. Takes a shot! He's delivered all right! The angle was unkind, but he has hit the spot.
Peter, you have to have a certain imagination to produce the incredible, and that was incredible.
Spain go into the lead.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Bops him off it and wins back the ball. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And he shoots! He'll want to be quick to recover this. And that'll be the last act of the first half. Spain come roaring back in quite some style. We've got a very different game now. And we are up to the break.
Well, Peter, I'm just thinking of the best way to describe that. Frantic, frenzied. It was unmissable and it was irresistible. Forget about the analysis on this one, just enjoy it.
Spain are up by the odd goal in 3, just about shading things at the break. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here. Up he goes! Well, that is clearly not the outcome he wanted.
That's good play, plenty of targets in the penalty area and plenty of movement too.
Pirlo. And Maicon. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Stood up well to him there. Now it's Pelé. Oh, perfectly measured that. Well, that pass surprised everyone, and not in a good way.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Gullit. Great chance! He's got a goal! A two-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
Spain go 2 up and into a position of real strength.
That has the feeling of a breath of fresh air, Peter, and now they can fill their lungs and just blow them away.
Pinches it off him. Messi.
Incentive set and incentive met. Now they've got to take it on another level.
Quarter of an hour into the second half.
Cristiano Ronaldo really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Maicon looking to get on the end of this. Cristiano Ronaldo. Gullit has found the net here, of course. A noticeable change in the approach to defending here. Much more in your face.
Yeah, and they've got to be careful, Peter, that they don't allow their attempt to snuff out the threat now to turn into indiscipline.
Cruyff. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Cruyff. Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Aimed beyond the defence, and he cuts out the supply. Now it's Cruyff. Cruyff. Real chance! Oh, nearly, but not quite. That has not gone well. And now the breakaway. Lahm. And he was quick to react. And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
And he's lost his man, and the finish! Sticks it away! Right back in the game! As simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable.
Way too good, Peter, too quick, too smart for that defence, who were made to look a little lost in all honesty.
Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero 7.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches. This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, there's a real sense that the momentum has shifted here, Peter, and the crowd are reacting to that now.
It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. He rises! Firm header just off target.
And he did so well to get himself there. What a good effort. Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
That's a decent clearance. Tries to play it through. think that's offside. Yes, it is.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Pele, that's a cute ball. Oh, that was vital. Seedorf steered out wide, but he won't reach that one. There's the crossfield ball. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Now he's off and running. Rafael Leao going face-to-face with his great rival. And it's Gullit. Cruyff. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Bale. Now he's got space here. It's a pretty loose pass. No unnecessary risks, and the game is petering out here. Bale. That's a promising run he's making on the right. He's picked his way through. Lofted in.
There's much frustration as to the lack of a touch to finish that off.
Whistle's gone, and they've got themselves a free kick.
Well, they're struggling to cope with a pacey dribble because they've not been at it as a team. I think the collective pressure needs to be better all round.
Bale is eyeing up his options in the middle. So who's he going to be aiming for here? Now it's Rafael Leao. Oh, nice touch. Picked out brilliantly. Oh, well played, well played. Oh, some tackle that. Oh, he's taken out. That'll be a foul. And no surprise, that's a booking. Added time going up here, it's 3 minutes. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. So the winners bullish and belligerent after a remarkable collective effort. Fall behind they may have done, but they were having none of that. What a turnaround. Victory from the jaws of defeat. Enjoy that, Jim.
They've taken it.
Hello and welcome one and all, the atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening, the skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and joining me here, our expert, Jim Beglin.
Hi Peter, always good to work with you. I'm really looking forward to this now.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here, things are heating up, and we'll be getting underway very soon. The action has already started. Milan have clearly decided to play here with a 5-3-2 formation, Jim.
Conservatism would appear to be at play, Peter. However, we don't quite know what their motives are just yet. It could well be as it looks, but it might also be a way of deceiving the opposition into thinking that they're just going to sit back and then hope to produce an aggressive counter-attack or two. This system can accommodate that. And I certainly hope we're going to get something positive in response, and it's not going to be all defence.
Over to the other side. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Yeah, Raphael Varane. He's solid in the air, Peter, he's tough in the tackle, and a very good reader of the game. Most of all, though, if something goes wrong when the opposition break through, he's got the pace to get back and make a vital intervention.
And a chance! Vieira gets it away. Cruyff looking for a runner. Good ball over the top. And he's there to clear it. And that is as far as they're going to go. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Quarter of an hour played. No change to the score, 0-0 it remains. Flings in, he gets big! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post! Seedorf going face-to-face with his great rival. Aims beyond the defence. There they go, hunting in packs. Played back. And this is Pele! Bullet constantly looking for the ball into the box. It's a really well-measured ball. Cristiano Ronaldo is offering some sort of an apology there.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Milan applying the press here, a high press.
Yeah, we see this so often these days, but it does demand an awful lot of work rate and, of course, the discipline, because it has to be with everyone. It can't be with one or two. If that starts happening here, it'll just fall away.
And there are so much of them, but of course the returns can be terrific. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Played into space. Cristiano Ronaldo. Cruyff goes on a charge down the left. Threads one in. Maicon. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Vieira. Lahm. Milan looking to pass their way through. That's a delicate pass. Can he finish? And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Cristiano Ronaldo actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
And he gets rid in a hurry. And it's Seedorf. Seedorf will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Cross to the back post. And the keeper gets his hands on it. And this could be a Spanish counter-attack. Good running, strong and purposeful. And this is Pele. And this is Ronaldo. Vieira. And there's no such thing as a bad time to score, but this would sure be a good time. And it's Vieira. Maicon. That's Vieira. Seedorf plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. Swung over. And this is Ronaldo. Nice looking ball. Oh, delightful ball. And that's a simple one for the keeper. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. And that has not gone well. Nesta. And the first 45 minutes are up. And it was a half of could-haves and should-haves, but as the whistle blows, we remain where we started. Plenty for both managers to mull over here. So we reach the halfway point, and neither side have yet been able to force the issue. It's 0-0. There's the start of the second half. So the first half brought no goals. He's found a way through. Chance! And that was very necessary. Gullit did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. He's picked his way through. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. And it's Lahm. And this is Cruyff. Shot a goal! What a wonderful goal!
Oh, he's quite the pro. The speed and sharpness in his game gives him an advantageous edge, and he applies it with lethal effect. He's class, real class.
Well, how's that for a class finish? And the shot! It's anyone. Oh, what has happened here? That's a good ball out wide. Lahm. Thinks one through.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Cristiano Ronaldo. He's on it. Can he get away? In again. Dealt with nicely by the defence. Still chasing the game, trailing by one. And they win it back again. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Cafu is always looking to play quality balls. Cristiano Ronaldo is being harried and hassled.
Yeah, and if they're going to try and stop him in this fashion, Peter, they're going to really test the referee's patience from here.
Vieira shows great strength. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, the time has arrived to start taking risks. They may well be happy just to level this.
Referee's given a throw.
Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero 10, numero 20, numero 7.
Pepe is a perfect combination of brain and brawn. Spain are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise.
Yeah, and I think if you're looking for change in a tight game like this, Peter, it's all about getting the timing right.
And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And this is Bale. Messi. Now then, the ball's come loose. Lahm just loves to go forward whenever he can. And it's Messi. Pepe deals with that comfortably. And he's managed to get rid. Pirlo. Rafael Leao. Spain finding their passes. Ibrahimovic. Cleared away.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them. It's Ibrahimovic! So close to drawing level.
Oh, I think you could really feel his pain there. He was convinced he'd put his side level.
Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero 13.
Milan making another change here. So
Numero
a double
2.
substitution here, both defenders.
Yeah, it's a reshuffle at the back, Peter. Introducing more solidity, I would think.
Numero 18. Ferdinand.
Messi. Crunching tackle.
Milan clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
Oh, he's bustling through here. Goes for a shot! And that could have brought them level.
Bale was already celebrating in his head and probably still can't process how the keeper denied him. What a stop. All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
That's gone all the way through to the keeper. And now they can spring out of defence. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Spread it left. He's a sharp little ball here. And it's Lahm. Vitinha. Great chance! It's loose now and they want to get it back.
Milan can really think about the precious seconds that took off the clock. No need to overly commit now.
Well, that's a foul. Simple decision for the referee. Lahm pinches it off him. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. The ball's gone astray. Pass somewhat off target. And that will be it. Quite a game, and one that was always on a knife edge until the very final whistle. No shortage of endeavour. Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. My name's Peter Drury, and here's my co-commentator for the game. It's Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter, and may I say a big hello to everyone.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. And we're underway. And looking down the list of names, it does look, Jim, as though it's going to be a 5-3-2.
Well, it's an attempt, Peter, to put a solid bedrock in place and negotiate the game from there. If they can absorb what comes towards their box in the early stages, then the midfield can begin looking for more of the possession and can start thinking about a more probing influence on the contest. It all depends on keeping their goal intact, so they won't have to open up and indulge in taking risks at the other end.
Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. He has found the way, and Hullet! It's there!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate, on heels rather than toes.
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Spain are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
Milan are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Hullet. Pirlo. That pass has been well intercepted. The ball has bounced loose now. Pirlo. Passes short and sharp. Now the ball in. Oh, well, that is not a great touch.
It speaks for itself, doesn't it? Best left there.
Oh, well played, well sorted out. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. And it's a crossfield ball towards the other flank. And it's Cruyff. Always onto this. And this is Pelé. Pelé with the cross. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Driving on and making good progress. Cruyff. Pirlo does really well there, he is strong. And it's Vieira. And this is Hullet. It's a really well-measured ball. Thuram was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. And this is Hullet. No, he wasn't going to let him past. Cristiano Ronaldo. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Spain leading here thanks to that early goal. And the score is 1-0. Nicely weighted ball. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Lahm got a long way forward to join the attack. Just eases him off the ball. Yeah, he's fouled him there. He's given it away. Cafu. Now it's Pelé. Played out wide. Cafu has it out wide and in space. Pirlo conjures time and space where few can. Now it's Hullet. Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there. Looking to play him in. Varane calmly anticipates. Now this could be a chance. Pelé, shot a goal! It's in! And looking for. Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
Spain are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, with this kind of authority, Peter, why not push on and totally kill this off?
Varane defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. That's a throw. And he's gone searching cross-field.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
And he cuts out the supply. Vieira. Now it's Cruyff. That's a promising run he's making on the right. And that is as far as they're going to go. Now it's Dembele. That has been slung wide. There's the header! He has done it! Half-time imminent! What a time to score! He watched it all the way, and the finish was unerring.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Well, there's a real sense that the momentum has shifted here, Peter.
He rises! A decent effort as the first half draws to a close. Spain are up by one then, but really feel they should be up by more. And neither side holding back here. It has been quite a half, this.
Well, it's a lead that's by no means convincing. The manager can't go too easy on his players here. I think they need to re-establish that focus and try to lift the purpose again. They want a good start to the second half.
Spain head into the half-time break with a narrow advantage. It is 2-1. And we're already back up and running after half-time. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Thuram. Played out to the right. That's a cute ball. And this is Hullet. And he's away. Oh, can he get onto this? Now that's well seen too. And here's Hullet. Pass is coming off in quick succession here.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
The pressing's intense, and it's paid off.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Spread it left. Pinches it off him. Can he spark a counter here? Lahm. Vieira. And it's Pirlo. Pirlo is the team's great visionary. Cruyff. Now it's Pelé. Knocks it into space. And this is Hullet. And the finish! Oh no, what has happened here? Pirlo. Could move up a gear here. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Now it's Hullet. Now it's Cruyff. Cruyff going face-to-face with his... Dembele! He's got a goal! They are right back in business.
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, they were awfully hard to stop.
And that is a goal worthy of universal appreciation. Even the opposing fans have to recognise the quality there.
Oh, it was a real beauty, Peter, and while many might have just lashed out at it, he took his time and he put it where very few can.
Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero 20.
So,
Numero
time for
10.
changes on
Numero
both
17.
sides, actually.
Numero 5.
This has become
Numero
one
6.
superb game of football.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Now it's Haaland. Spain do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way.
Well, you can only assume that the manager's got those substitutions on his mind.
Lahm is onto it in a flash. Rafael Leao, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Lahm. Bale. He's shifting through the gears here. Here it is, cross. Terrific header! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Cristiano Ronaldo is offering a wry smile there.
And he was quick to react. Michael. Lahm spots it and intercepts. Rafael Leao. Messi. Now it's Bale. And he's one-on-one. It's Bale! Goal! Spain! And they're back in front. That is lovely, finished with amazing expertise.
Oh, that's an incredible shot. The dip and the curl he managed to get on it. Impeccable technique, Peter. Absolutely impeccable.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
That's just as the manager would have seen it. An impact sub.
Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero 2.
Couple of changes then in quick succession. Pele getting the call here in what can be interpreted as a clear show of intent.
Well, this could lead to the injection of energy that might disrupt the rhythm of their opponents.
Spain get themselves into the lead.
Well, it's better late than never, Peter, and that's potentially decisive now.
It'll be a throw-in. And this is Ronaldo. No way through, so back it comes. Oh, that's a Bale! And the lead stays intact, just.
Well, it's certainly encouraging, Peter. At least they're going about things the right way after falling behind. Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Cafu can get it clear.
Milan really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Pepe. Into the last 5 minutes.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
Solid defending, refused to be outmuscled.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
He's found a way through. Good ball. Decent chance! They've done it! And surely that does it! Perfect time, decisive strike. He made it happen, squeezed through, and that's it. Well, thanks to Jim alongside me, and as the fans make their way home, so must we. So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here, a clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm your commentator Peter Drury, and providing his unique brand of expert analysis, here's Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. It's a pleasure and a privilege for me to be here.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game, everyone involved is absolutely up for it. And already we're underway here. They do appear, Jim Beglin, to be going with a 5-3-2 formation.
Well, it could be a disguise, Peter, for something else. And that five at the back can easily produce wing-backs. If that's the case, I think, you know, it might end up a three at times. Admittedly, though, if they do play deeper and in line with the centre-backs, then we can take it that they don't really want to give much away. That'll be foremost in their minds. But essentially, it depends on the two wide players in that defence. If they push on a little bit more, we could see something very different.
And this is Ibrahimovic. Messi. That is lovely. Hangs in a cross. Nesta clears it away.
Well, full-back biases aside, it's hard not to admire a player like Maicon, a player who offers so much going forwards.
And backwards, surely.
Yeah, backwards too. I mean, having him in your lineup is like having three players in one. He's defensively sound enough to be an old-fashioned full-back while having the attacking prowess of a winger.
And he's sure, therefore, to be one of the busiest players on the pitch today. And reclaimed it in a trice. And it's Hullet. Close. Goes for a shot! It's anyone's ball now. Lahm made a surge from full-back, as it turned out, unsuccessfully. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Played into space. Oh, played through for the wide man. The referee's awarded a free kick. And that's going to be a booking. And he gets rid in a hurry. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Ambitious ball here. Lahm is one whose deliveries we all know about. Looking for options for movement. Cruyff receives it in a wide position. Oh, that's a fine interception. If you have just joined us, well, you've missed no goals. Lahm. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Messi. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Oh, it's played. Climbs up big! Goal! Milan! And Milan have the lead! Simple, certain, effective. He just guided it in.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
So the first moment of real significance.
Well, this will present the manager with a few interesting options, Peter. Try sitting on this or push on with the opposition now forced to come out.
And the shot! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Cristiano Ronaldo really must be thinking what he has to do to score there. All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
That has earned a reprieve for the time being. And now they can spring out of defence. Oh, no, that was never going to make it. Milan looking to pass their way through. And it's Lahm. Cristiano Ronaldo, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. Ronaldo looking to run onto it. Pull it. Now it's Cruyff. Pelé is having a shot! Goal! And the lead lost no time at all.
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite...
Chance, surely! Oh, he's been caught napping. And this is Pelé, and the shot! Marvellous goal! Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
Well, I think he was saying to his teammates, how dare you doubt me?
Spain get themselves into the lead.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
And it's Lahm. Lahm charging forward down that flank.
When it's delivered early like that, defenders just can't get themselves set.
Il quarto uomo indica 2 minuti di recupero.
And they've got a throw. Pirlo. Cafu. Cafu play. He gets big. Firm header just off target.
That's a really decent chance.
This possibly the last play of the half. It's a mighty effort. A decent effort as the first half draws to a close. So the team's still separated by 1 goal, but it should be very different. The midway point of the game.
Well, Peter, I'm just thinking of the best way to describe that. Frantic, frenzied. It was unmissable and it was irresistible. Forget about the analysis on this one, just enjoy it.
Spain are leading by 1 in a finely poised game. It's 2-1 at half-time. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half. Maicon carries the ball down the right. Gullit. Gullit gets on the end of things as a matter of habit. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. And it's Cruyff. Messi. Now it's Cruyff. Cruyff going face-to-face with his great rival. Ronaldo looks to get on the end of this. Cristiano Ronaldo.
pretty robust defending.
And it's Cruyff. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Cruyff. Cross to the back post. Ferdinand tries to clear. Lahm. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
It's good pressure, good intensity.
Yeah, and if they're going to try and stop him in this fashion, Peter, they're going to really test the referee's patience from here.
Milan needed that. They really needed it.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
And here's Ibrahimovic.
Milan really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Lahm does really well to win the ball there.
Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero 14.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
Numero 2, Rafael Varane. Numero 7, Cristiano Ronaldo. Numero 10, numero 21, Messi. Lasciano il campo per
Now it's
il numero
Bale.
17, il numero 11, Bale. Il numero 20,
And that interception
il numero
was
9,
most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
He's found a way through. Pepe did well to stay calm there. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Passing is crisp and sharp. He's being urged to shoot. Very nicely done. Well, they've got it back in a hurry.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Looks to the other side.
That's a great ball cross-field.
Spain perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution.
Well, you can only assume that the manager's got those substitutions on his mind.
And here's Hullet. Rafael Leao gets across and deals with it.
Milan really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Lahm. Pele plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. Pirlo. Bale. Lahm. Pele. Milan finding their passes. Chance! Well, now it's a race for the ball. He'll try to keep... Oh, he's been caught on it here! Flashes it across. He can get that clear. Seedorf. And here's Bale. Steaming on goalwards. And he's there to get it away. And he's quick to snatch it back. Ferdinand. And it's Seedorf. Pele. And that has been clubbed away. The final 5 minutes. Very much into the last knockings. Pelé.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very
Ci
poor.
sarà un minuto di recupero.
Oh, good take in a good area. And he's heaved it away. Nicked it back promptly. So that's it. It is all over. Spain have been forced to do it the hard way, but they have pulled themselves through unwaveringly to win. A great performance by any measure. Terrific recovery, a really fine win that, Jim Beglin.
Well, what we've seen is a team that refuses to accept the game might have just got away from them. They stayed true to their style and turned this right on its head. This is a tremendous win.
My thanks to Jim alongside me, and as the fans make their way home, so must we. Good evening to you. Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and joining me here, our expert, Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. Hello, everybody. Ready to see what unfolds in this one now.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. So off we go then. According to what we've been told, this is how it looks. It's a 4-3-3.
Yeah, and the two wide players up front can make the system pretty much succeed or fail. They'll be quite flexible in their creative movement. They like to drift in. At times they'll mix their game up and keep their width. And of course they're also expected to track any runs from opposition fullbacks. So they've got quite hard-working jobs, but if they can gain a one-on-one advantage, they can dictate.
Looks to the other side.
Good ball, that too.
That pass has been well intercepted. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Big chance! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Hullet clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper. They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
And it's Lahm. Look at the space here. Crosses it in, he gets big. That was superb goalkeeping.
Cristiano Ronaldo actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Hullet. Passes coming off in quick succession here. In towards the back stick. He's done well to get that clear. Well, we all know who created the concept of total football, but is it fair to say, Jim, that no one embodied it better on the pitch than this man, Ruud Hullet?
That is true, definitely. He has the pace, the power, the technique to play anywhere across the front line, but he also has the intelligence, the vision to play in a more withdrawn playmaking role, or even in defence. He could fill in and cover for any position as required, and he had the intelligence to be able to put it all together.
He really does have it all. Lahm powering forward here. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Vieira. And here's Hullet. In with the challenge. Spain are still to register a shot on target. As a matter of fact, a shot of any type. Cafu is looking to influence the game from out wide. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture. This certainly looks appetising, well within shooting range. And we have the first chance. Hello! What a save from Peter Schmeichel! It's gone all the way through to the keeper. And now a sudden chance to counter. Probing pass. Vinicius Junior. Defending of the desperate variety.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Oh, perfectly measured that. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Lahm. And it's Cruyff.
Oh, great feat, that.
Pelé. Plough. He's had a shot! Goal! Spain! And it's Spain who take the lead. Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
Well, I think he was saying to his teammates, how dare you doubt me?
So the first goal of the game.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Pirlo gets a foot in here. And here's Hullet. Lahm could try cutting inside here. Lovely bit of skill. Cross flung in towards the middle. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Thuram. Nicely weighted ball. Vieira. And this is Ronaldo. Nesta did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Oh, can he get onto this? Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Steaming on goalwards. And he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Now it's Pelé. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Turns back here, probably the best option. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. Cafu made a surge from full-back, as it turned out unsuccessfully. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And the whistle goes for half-time. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Well, I'm a little bit worried for them and the way they've looked in transitions, Peter. They've been a bit exposed, so they might be only one down, but they can't afford to have any more sloppy moments. Concede another, and we know it's an awful long way back.
Spain are 1-0 up at half-time, and it's all to play for. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half. Spain carrying a one-goal lead. And it's Gullit. Gullit, this is promising. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Pirlo, well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Vinicius Junior is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. Ronaldo might just make this, and that has put paid to that. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now it's Pelé. Now who's going to be first to this? Neither of these two want to come off second best. Turns and goes back. Oh, shooting chance! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? And it's Lahm. Lahm proves just a little bit too strong. Ferdinand getting this one clear. Spain just about have their noses in front. It is the slenderest of leads. Pirlo gets rid without sophistication. Just about up to the hour now. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. And here's Gullit. Now it's Pelé. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Now it's Pelé.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
They're coming again and again.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. It's ruffled a few feathers, but well... It's Cristiano Ronaldo!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Gullit. Cruyff. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Your impression so far, Jim?
They're ahead, but they're not playing as if they are. There seems to be more of an emphasis on protecting their lead than adding to it. It's all gone a little timid.
Pele does really well there. He is strong. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Decent chance!
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Cafu kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Vinicius Junior. Great work on the overlap. Pirlo. Good take, and is he in? That's good pressure, good intensity.
Yeah, and if they're going to try and stop him in this fashion, Peter, they're going to really test the referee's patience from here.
Just 5 minutes remaining now. Now it's Pele.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
He's shifting through the gears here. The movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Now it's Pele. Is there any support? He might not, but shot a goal! He scored! They have stolen level at the last! So nothing between them in 90 minutes, and we are in for extra time.
Well, look, this has been a hard-fought encounter, Peter, so mistakes are far more likely over the next 30 minutes.
So 90 minutes couldn't produce a winner, and we have extra time.
Signore e signori, vi ricordiamo che non è consentito parcheggiare intorno allo stadio. Grazie della collaborazione. Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero 4. Numero 2. Rafael Varane. Numero 16. Lam. Lasciano il campo per il numero 10. Il numero 11. Bale. Il numero 18. Ferdinand. Il numero 13. Maicon. Cambio di giocatori.
Stern test this for the endurance, for the character of the players as we head into extra time. Spain pay the price for failing to close out the match in normal time. Can they avoid the same fate here, where the consequences are still more serious? And he shoots! Now it's Messi. Well seen, saw that coming. And it's Ibrahimovic. And here's Cruyff. Messi, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. Oh, good spread. He's in space and looking for options. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. It's a pretty loose pass. Strokes it back. Ibrahimovic. Well timed, excellent interception. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Cafu plays it in. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Michael. Cruyff. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And it's Lahm. Oh, super find. Extra time reaches half-time. Well, it has been a punishing game, both physically and mentally. But does either team have what it takes to find a winner? And we're off for the final time. This really has been thrilling. Both sides going at it, and now for the final act. Caught offside that time. Messi. Messi has an approach to the game which is pretty much shoot on sight. He is through here! Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. And here's Ibrahimovic. Ibrahimovic! This is intriguing. Next goal critical.
Well, a goal either way at this stage would qualify as a steal.
Oh, there's a probing ball. Now he's off and running. No, he's not played the ball, that's a foul. And he's going to have his name taken. Michael. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Bale. Ibrahimovic.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Oh, it's Dembele. Dembele. Maicon has it in a wide position. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Lahm.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Bale. And this is Ibrahimovic. Lovely feet. And this is Cruyff. And the finish! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Still inseparable. We have penalties.
Look, I've been in this position myself, and after a gruelling game, you don't want to back down if the manager asks you to take a penalty for fear of appearing weak. You can't let fatigue cloud your judgment.
So it comes down to this, a final rallying cry, and then kicks from... And he's found the net.
Well, you can't approach a penalty with any doubt, or you'll have to rely on luck.
Messi is the next man in the spotlight.
Yeah, good pen that. Always a little more pressure when you're trailing, but it didn't show.
Ibrahimovic is second man up. Big character, big moment, big save. Haaland is second man up. It's a tame penalty, straight at the keeper.
Well, he didn't hit that with any sort of conviction, and it's an easy save in the end.
Dembele is third in line. And the keeper's come up trumps.
Oh, that's a super save from the keeper.
Bale will take the third penalty. Saved! Keeper's done brilliantly.
Well, he had a little look at the goalkeeper, and maybe that put him off.
Cruyff comes up, their fourth taker. Good penalty, just steered it the other way.
How confident was that? Backed himself all the way.
Pirlo is the fourth man to step forward for them. Keeper's gone the wrong way.
Brilliantly done. Never took his eye off the keeper either.
Maicon is the last of 5 scheduled takers.
He knew exactly what he wanted to do there and executed it perfectly.
Spain are looking to save match point. Sticks it away. It's 3 apiece. So the ball is placed on the spot. So both teams effectively 1 kick away from the precipice.
Well, you can't approach a penalty with any doubt, or you'll have to rely on luck.
So can he do it? Can he keep them alive?
Brilliant. Considering the circumstances, brilliant. Yeah, it's a guessing game for the keeper, and he guessed wrong.
So is this to be lucky 7? We shall see. And he sticks it away.
Yeah, made his mind up very quickly and just didn't waver.
Lest you need reminding, miss this and it is over. It's saved and it's over. Spain fall short in the lot. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. My name's Peter Drury, and here's my co-commentator for the game. It's Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. It's a pleasure and a privilege for me to be here.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. We have already started here. And looking down the list of names, it does look, Jim, as though it's going to be a 5-3-2.
Well, if flexibility doesn't have an influence on this system, we truly are looking at an approach that is quite negative. But at least there is good scope to turn a seemingly deep-line defence into a more dangerous attacking outfit. This system will allow plenty of attacking numbers without necessarily compromising on that discipline.
Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And it's Pirlo. Cute ball now, how can he... Ibrahimovic! It's there!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Cruyff. Milan have it back and can go again. Vieira. Swings it across. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Cafu is looking to influence the game from out wide. Lahm going full steam ahead down the left flank. Played over towards the opposite flank.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Now it's Pele. Cafu. And it's Pirlo. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Vieira. And it's Lahm. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Spain finding their passes. Cafu. He is just caressing the ball. Oh, he's been caught napping. Lahm attempts a clearance. Cafu. Cruyff. Pirlo. Michael. Nicely shaped ball. Spread neatly. Ronaldo receives it in a wide position. Gullit. Cafu. Cruyff. Played with finesse.
Just needs a little bit of fine-tuning. Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Opts to... Takes a shot! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? And now a sudden chance to counter. And they're quick to get it back.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Goes forward. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Ferdinand. Ferdinand promptly onto that, and that is that. Cruyff plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. Lahm. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Played out to the left flank. Cristiano Ronaldo. It is a corner. Chooses the shot, surely! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Lahm clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Spain have their second corner now. Milan have the chance to go the other way. Cristiano Ronaldo. Vieira. And it's Vieira. Very nicely done. Good spot, that. Gullit constantly looking for the ball into the box. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Nesta. For Lahm.
Ci sarà un minuto di recupero.
Gullit. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And that is going to be the final action of the first half. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs.
Well, for me, Peter, things have never really got going, but at least this will be a good time to reflect and regroup. I can see a few changes coming, because whatever they've been doing, it just hasn't gelled.
And we're off again.
Spain can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
And it's Gullit. Nice bit of skill, and he's away. It's Pelé! Goal! They have come roaring back.
Well, they were starting to look more and more threatening, Peter, so this comes as no surprise. The fans here are pretty fired up now.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
Deftly out wide.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Can he finish? He's missed, but not by that far.
Well, he's furious with himself, but at least the boss is applauding his effort then.
Cafu. And it's Lahm. Pirlo. Lahm. Whistle's gone, that's foul. And he has shown him a yellow card. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Now it's Cruyff. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Spread out to the left.
Well, I'm hoping for a nice open second half now. It's there to be won.
Nesta is someone so often referred to as the defender's defender. And it's Maicon. Lahm, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man.
Maicon really needed to be much faster then, much more decisive.
Well, that's surely a foul, free kick. And no surprise, that's a booking. Lahm made a surge from full-back, as it turned out, unsuccessfully. And this is Ibrahimovic. Well, the manager might be thinking of shuffling his pack here.
It's about risk-taking and boldness now. Are we going to see any activity from the bench?
And this is Ronaldo. And this is Ibrahimovic. Oh, shooting chance! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Ibrahimovic actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero
Corner
14,
number 2 then.
Ibrahimovic. Numero 7, Cristiano Ronaldo.
Maicon plays it
Lasciano il
short.
campo per il numero 20.
And now
Il
they
numero
can spring
17.
out of defence.
Attenzione, una sostituzione.
Maicon. Now it's Dembele. Pirlo gets over and intercepts. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Now it's Rafael Leao. He has a look up. Oh, good claim by the keeper. He's certainly earned his keep there. Milan needed that. They really needed it.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Oh, smashing header! And it's come back out to him. Denied by an instinctive save.
Dembele is offering a wry smile there.
Cafu drives forward on the overlap. Ronaldinho. And here's Rafael Leao. Now, can they get him away? Lahm, terrific header! Oh, should have put that away.
It's a very watchable game, isn't it? Any goal from here could well be the winner.
Rafael Leao. Pirlo. Pirlo is the team's great visionary. Vieira. To Lahm. And this is Hullet. Shoots! It's bounced back off the post.
Milan clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
Oh, that's a key interception. Oh, that's fabulous. Now it's Rafael Leao. Rafael Leao! A real chance and a real let-off. Not the best distribution from the keeper. Milan have a free kick.
Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero 13.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
Numero 10. Numero 6. Pirlo. Lasciano il campo per
And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Attenzione, un cambio.
He's looking to win it for them. Ambitious ball here. And it's Lahm. Strong running down that left flank. Skims one in. And that was very necessary. And this is Bale.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Bale! Oh, what about that? Late in the day, this could well be it.
Well, a 1-2 is easier to pull off than most dribbles, and I think we've just seen the proof.
Spain complete their comeback, and now they only need to hold out for a few minutes.
Well, look, Peter, I feel I've got to stress that there's still time for another, so we can't be too presumptuous yet.
Pelé. Thuram. Plenty to aim at here. Just seeing the board now, it's going to be 5 extra minutes. Lahm. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
And that is as far as it goes. Spain have been forced to do it the hard way, but they have pulled themselves through unwaveringly to win. A great performance by any measure. So a dramatic... Hello and welcome one and all, the atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening, the skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm your commentator, Peter Drury, and providing his unique brand of expert analysis, here's Jim Beglin.
Cheers, Peter. It's a privilege to be here, it really is.
Just listen to that noise, this place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. We have already started here. So Jim Beglin, what is your interpretation of the way they appear to be lining up?
Well, if flexibility doesn't have an influence on this system, we truly are looking at an approach that is quite negative. But at least there is good scope to turn a seemingly deep-line defence into a more dangerous attacking outfit. This system will allow plenty of attacking numbers without necessarily compromising on that discipline.
It's a searching pass. He's found a way through. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Cristiano Ronaldo
Clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Maicon can get it clear. And now a sudden chance to counter. And they've got a throw. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Gullit. Gullit! Same again, same outcome.
Spain really have stepped it up now. They could have been a bit more greedy and forced the issue.
Well, that pass isn't the best. Pelé.
Such good technique.
Cafu flashes it across. Maicon clears it away. And here's the chance to counter. Now he's got space here.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
And it's safely in the keeper's hands. And it's a crossfield ball towards the other flank.
Well spotted.
So we're still where we started right now. Plays a sharp little ball here. Great ball, and he's in here. And he's managed to get free. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Now it's Seedorf. And here's Ibrahimovic. There's the delivery.
Oh, that's a cracking ball. Too quick for defence and keeper.
Well, played right into his path. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. Cruyff can see things others simply cannot. Lahm, he is through here. Very nicely done. Well, that is a good challenge from him. Pirlo did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Shoots! Goal! Spain! And it's Spain who take the lead. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
Spain are in front now, the game's only goal.
Well, that gives them the privilege to control the tempo of the game. It's up to them to manage it from here now.
Milan look happy to sit back for the moment here.
Yeah, everything they're doing screams counter-attack, but it's a long counter-attack. When they win it back, they're not wasting any time. They're just trying to get the runners away as quickly as possible.
And now the breakaway. Seedorf. Now there's a fine ball. Takes a shot! Off the post! No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Maicon is very much the model of the modern-day fullback. Now, it's Pele! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Oh, well played, well played. Well, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. Knocks it into space. Cristiano Ronaldo. Spain are one up and looking surprisingly comfortable. Nice physical challenge. It's run loose here. Well timed, excellent interception. And it's Lahm. And here's Cruyff. He's on it, can he get away? And the shot! It's run loose, who's going to get there? Decent strike, kept it fizzing low.
Il quarto uomo indica 2 minuti di recupero.
Opts for safety. Nicely aimed pass. Out to the left it goes. Cafu hurtling down that right flank. Now this could be a chance. Cristiano Ronaldo! Good effort, and it is right on half-time. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff. reflections on the first half?
Well, I think it's a case of so far, so good. The boss has clearly done his homework, and I don't think he needs to change much during the break. Now they've got the lead, they can expect more of the same in the second half.
Spain are 1-0 up at half-time, and it's all to play for. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half. Spain, he's had a shot! Loose ball now, and there's a chase, and again! Goal! AC Milan are all square. Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
Aimed beyond the defence. Lahm gets into some space.
Well played and well cleared.
Passes short. Decent chance! Superb goal!
Well, it's hardly a great surprise to see him doing something thrilling, and it should send a strength and courage through every one of his teammates from here. Cristiano Ronaldo really played that return ball to perfection there, Peter. He knew the exchange was on, and he put it on a plate for his teammate. That was just gorgeous.
Milan get themselves into the lead.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
It's a pretty loose pass. Pirlo. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Threads one in. Cruyff. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Pirlo to take it as usual. That's a decent clearance. Cafu. And this is Pirlo. Spain given another corner. So, third corner of the game. Pepe gets it away.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
They're coming again and again.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Lahm going full steam ahead down the left flank. No, that's been intercepted. That's a throw.
Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero 14, Ibrahimovic. Numero 7, Cristiano Ronaldo. Numero 10.
Right here, right now, it's not looking favourable. They're chasing the ball and the game.
Il numero 21.
Ferdinand is very much of the non-shell pass school of defending. Spain are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise.
Well, the manager's got a decision to make here.
Oh, he's been caught on it here! And he's following up! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero
Spain
9,
get their
Seedorf.
fourth corner.
Viene sostituito con il numero 19.
Pepe attempts a clearance. Milan are looking to go forward now. And this is Hullet. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Spain finding their passes.
Spain really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Haaland receives it in a wide position. Michael. Looking for the run. Hullet picks it up out wide. An instinctive delivery.
There's much frustration as to the lack of a touch to finish that
In
off.
once more. Oh, what a climb! And that would have been game, set and match.
He's really trying to take this upon himself to get it won.
Haaland is being harried and hassled.
Yeah, better communication and lots of contact seems to be the route to quietening him down now.
And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Bale. The final 5 minutes. He's picked his way through. Played in deep. Nice and easy for the goalkeeper.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
And it's played forward. He's found a way past. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep.
Ci saranno 3 minuti di recupero.
And that's gone behind for a goal kick. And it's Lahm. Rafael Leao. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Haaland might just make this. Added time is up.